Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh, yeah.
Is it going to be bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. Have you seen? I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break. Sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid-Plains Advisors.
Bill, what do you have for us on a Monday?
Well, I appreciate those guys.
The advisors.
I'll tell you right now,
cash cows.
last year, all their investors, their return was 9.5. The rate there, the return rate. So that's pretty good.
That's pretty solid.
Pretty solid.
Happy
So if you want to
people.
get part of that, if you want to be in the middle of that, if you want to make a lot of money, the cash cows will get it done. We got a change up, guys. We're going to do a mugaboo. Mugaboo.
Oh.
Monday bugaboo.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah, a bonus.
I'll take it.
A mugaboo
Okay, good.
bonus.
Let's do this.
Okay. Today's game day is lame day. Today's game day is lame day. Without the fans, we have no sport. This is crap. Playing the national championship game on a Monday night. When's the NFL? When's the Super Bowl?
Sunday.
What's the main day they play?
Sunday.
Sundays. There's always outliers. When do they play college football? What's the main day?
Saturday.
That's when the game's supposed to be. This Monday is horrific.
Ooh.
Didn't bother me when I was coaching in the game, but I'm telling you, what would you have on Saturdays? House parties, gatherings in people's garages. I'll watch the fourth quarter tonight from my bed. From bed. I mean, seriously. No, there's no getting together. Are we getting together tonight to watch the game?
No.
No, it's on a
It'd be too
Monday.
late.
It'd be too late. What are we doing on Mondays? Stop it. It's complete mayhem.
I have a moral problem tonight, a moral dilemma tonight. We'll talk about that later, but go ahead.
I've never been. this has been something that
have a moral
has me
dilemma.
worked up for a long, long time. Really? Because games. I mean, and I wish I understand football. I understand Sunday, the Super Bowl Sunday. I get all that. I'm almost the same way with that but that's now turned into it used to be more of an afternoon game, late afternoon. No, it's primetime game now. It's
pretty nice.
So, but by the time it gets to it, but tonight, I mean, there's no one getting together. Can you imagine the game
Time
is
of the game, please.
on a Saturday? I mean, the game's it's 6:30, so it's about a 6:45, 6:50 kick.
Yep, 6:30.
But there's no one getting together. You think Brewski's going to be packed tonight? No, it's a Monday. Everybody's
Half
going to
full.
work the next day. You can't tell me you can't figure out how to have a national championship game on Saturday. On Saturday, the NFL figures out how to have it on Sunday, their main day. So this Monday stuff, I don't like it at all.
You don't like it, Jake? Have you
I
ever railed
hate it
against
too.
it?
I have not railed against it, but I really do not like it at all. It is terrible.
Think about it. It's
should be
Monday right now.
Saturday.
And when I watch the game, this is a Saturday. The build up to it, whatever's going on, all those things, and it's like there would be gatherings, people in garages watching the game. It's not now. It's kind of getting to watch it. Everybody kind of watches by himself. Oh yeah, I watched. You watch? Yeah, I watched. That was it. That's about it. Wrapped it up.
No epic.
No,
moment
there's no
at all.
epic anything.
Went to bed
Yeah.
right after it was
Yeah.
over.
I watched it.
Yeah,
I caught it.
Yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance too. Like I said, you may not even catch. If one team kind of had, they got kind of won. Just turn the TV off. Let's go to bed. Let's shut it down. No,
I don't disagree
And then
with
any of the post game stuff or the interviews.
Oh, it's
you're
over.
You're not watching.
You're not watching any of that
Hey,
stuff.
unless you want to stay up till
You
11:30.
want to stay up till midnight watching all this stuff? It's a mugaboo.
Mugaboo.
No. Oh.
Do we still get a Tuesday bugaboo?
Yeah, we still have. There's some things that got
You
me
at one
worked
point
up.
wanted a bugaboo every day.
Every day. Things,
So this is
a lot of things
trending
bother
that
me.
way
That's
now.
what's fun about me and Sip. We're getting older. A lot of things bother us.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, the-
Everything's a bugaboo.
Everything bothers me.
Every day. I just walk around just in
The
a
Monday
mugaboo.
thing bothers me a little bit. The moral dilemma I have is Cashton plays tonight. The South-
Cashton!
The reserves play tonight at 7:15. What do you do? I told him I'd go. I mean, I don't know what to do.
At 7:15.
7:15.
Another
See, Bill, it's right in line
Just,
with what you're saying.
everything here. It's a
It's
mess.
right in line with what you're saying. The rest of the world's going on. I don't know.
College football was not built for Monday.
Monday
It just
night,
wasn't.
6:30.
It was not built for it.
It's a weird
When
start
it's all. When are the NFC and AFC championship games next week? Sunday. When's the Super Bowl? 2 Sundays.
Are those games on Sunday?
They are
Yeah.
both on Sunday.
Yes,
Yes.
that's their day.
what a day
College
that's
football
gonna be.
day is on that.
What a day that's going to be, by the way.
College football plays one game on Monday, whatever it is, Labor Day
that's it.
weekend.
Yep, that's it.
That's it. One game, but that's their day. And you can't tell me that you can't, through all this time, you can't organize it like that. And also, just think about this: we've got Martin Luther King Day, we got the national championship, and the inauguration on the same day.
Yeah. I'm with you on this.
I mean,
It's a lot.
everyone, when they set those dates, they knew. And to not to be able to have this thing work out for us to be played on a Saturday, but it's been on Monday for a long time. But before, back, when was it better times, Steve? When the game was on January 1st. That was the national championship. You remember that? Let's watch the Orange Bowl, see what happens. January 1.
I remember that.
Better times.
Better times.
Yes. Anything from the text line, Jake?
Don says, "Amen, Bill. This is stupid to have a Monday night."
Odd. It's not that hard to fix.
6:45, you figure?
It's not like, well, it's always been on Wednesday. No, we're off 2 days. Just fix it. It's not that hard.
I don't
Eric
disagree.
says 100 on this one. 100.
I don't disagree. Tonight, you're saying 6:45, 6:50 start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
says
then-
6:30 when the broadcast started, but yeah, it'd be right
It'll
before
be-
7 o'clock when the kickoff happens.
Mugaboo.
Mugaboo. Yeah. I will say this. So it was, I'm glad they're playing this one in Atlanta because when I was at LSU, we played in the SEC championship there. And then in the first round of the playoffs, the Peach Bowl was there. So so tonight, I know what the two teams are kind of going through, where they pull up to the stadium, where they enter, all the thing, what it's like. So I have a vision in my head. If it's at like Hard Rock in Miami, I've never been there, so I don't
Jake
have.
has.
So I don't have a visual in my head
What's your vision?
of what it looks like.
What's your
It's a
vision,
weird.
Jake?
It's a weird vibe there.
Is it?
There's nothing around it at all. It's Miami's such a big area, and this place is just right by itself.
I've been there too.
You know what I'm talking about? There's nothing around it.
Also, with
You're right. There's nothing.
In Miami Gardens, whatever that is.
there's a lot of talk of like the no fun zone of like for the playoffs. There's really no tailgating or things of that nature. Where that year that at LSU it was in New Orleans, so the stadium was. I mean, you're basically the people just walked from Bourbon Street to the stadium. So there was a tailgate. It was complete mayhem at all
Not
times, but not so
Not
much.
Atlanta, really.
Atlanta, it's a nice setup though. It's a really good setup, and I kind of have the visual of what the locker room was like and what all those things were like.
So your suggestion is Saturday.
Saturday.
Well, this is
it'd be
this is the
incredible.
problem though with the NFL. The NFL has claimed Saturday for the first and second rounds of the playoffs.
That's the problem, Bill.
That's the issue.
You can
But
So what do you do?
You can still work through it somehow. There has to be a way.
well, the NFL
Yeah.
could do noon
Yeah.
and 3:30, and then you could have a 7 p.m. college
Yeah.
title game. You could have a
What a
full day of
day.
football.
What
That's
a day. What
that
a
is
day.
feasible. That's possible.
What a
Yeah.
day that would be.
It's possible. The headline again, Bill.
What's that? Hang on.
Now,
Oh,
I
sorry.
will have to. Now, for planning purposes, do you recommend that I skip the Southeast Reserves game for show purposes? Because I think I'm going to have to tell Cash. Look, I do a radio show where I'm going to have.
It's the national championship.
Right. I think
Cashton.
I'm just gonna-
What do you understand?
You're
that?
going to have to see it, I believe.
Yeah, I kind of.
That was like last night 'cause I got home super late, but Laura had the game. We just rewound it.
So your counsel
So
is
I
to tell
watched-
Cash to no go
I
on
watched
this
it.
game.
But I think he'd understand.
I think you'd understand that. I think
It's
there's
the title
because
game.
you have to talk about
last
it in
game.
great detail. Today's game day is lame day.
Mugaboo.
That is
Mugaboo.
There's a Bugaboo Tuesday. Bill, what is bothering you on this cold Tuesday morning? Frigid.
Disrespect to the duel is cruel. Disrespect to the duel is cruel. Learn to turn. Learn to turn. In Bugaboos, we've had the 2-car behind where we can't pass because
Yes.
the 2-car refuses the one that's right behind it, screws everything
Yep.
up.
Got it.
We cause the problem. We also have the person that wants to pull out when you're driving down the highway, wants to pull out in front of you when you look in your rearview mirror and there's no one behind you for miles. But they want to whip out in front of you and slow you down. That's been a bugaboo. This is my other one. The buffoonery of waiting for both lanes to clear is a nightmare. So we're going down. I told you I'm at 70th. And what did we say it was? Like normal? And
Yeah,
so
Capitol
we're-
Boulevard.
So
normal,
we're
yeah.
heading east. So we're going on the right side is Holmes Lake.
Yes.
You come to that little curve around there.
Absolutely, the bend.
And the bend, and you get there, and all of a sudden it's like we're like 14 cars deep.
Oh, it's the
And there's
worst.
one car up there, and it won't turn. It has to have both lanes clear for it to turn. Where the turning lane, you can turn into this lane. Your lane's clear.
Okay.
Your lane's clear to turn in and go. Nope. They're panicked. They have to wait for coming down 70th. There's cars just like do.
So what do you do in that
You
situation?
got to pick your spot. It's like it's like, hey, once your lane, the inside lane is clear to go, you take it. You go. You turn. That's it. There's no
What if
problem.
you're going the other way?
You're not going the other way. You're taking the right turn. So I'm not trying to cross traffic.
Okay.
I'm going with traffic.
Oh, okay.
And
I think I understand.
So
if
you
anyone's trying to go left here, that's their own fault.
Oh, you can't.
Because you go left at Van Dorn before that. If you're
Absolutely.
trying to go left, you go left before 70th
Yes.
and Capitol.
You
That's your own fault.
That's your own
you
fault.
Do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You're an idiot. Yeah.
Bad.
But this one is the one that's trying to go the correct way. But they have to have both lanes clear, and that doesn't happen.
Why do they have
And-
to have
and-
both lanes clear?
That's because that's just their mentality.
That's
like,
the
oh, I don't know.
buffoonery?
They're just,
Safety.
They're just nervous. It's
Yeah.
it's usually somebody in a minivan.
Oh.
Up there is a minivan. It's like, come on now, let's go. And we're way back. Everybody's losing their
I
mind.
think I get this.
Then all of a sudden they finally get cleared. And then after that, it goes bing, 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 bing. Because they're like people. They're going, hey, it's not that hard. It's not that
Buffoonery.
hard. It's buffoonery. The people that have to have both lanes clear to turn the direction that they're going, that's the buffoonery.
I'm surprised that people have to have that. I've
Well,
never even considered
if,
that.
If
No, it
Bill,
happens
if
all
Bill
the
can
time.
turn that big rig out there without both lanes being cleared, then anybody can turn
I am
their car.
shocked by this.
This
actually.
happens all the time. I'm
That-
telling you, it happens. You'll see it today.
That's nervous
You'll
driving.
see it today. It's nervous driving.
Why do you have to have both lanes?
Now you understand if it's a semi, of course.
What's that?
A semi
Sure,
needs
you're
both
out
lanes, but
into-
that's it though.
That's
a
it.
semi is all that needs two lanes to turn.
So when all this backup, everyone was turning right, and we were 14 deep.
Well, for
And
God's
all
sake.
because of the lead up there was not taking the lead. And
Sound
I'm
odd.
watching it. I'm watching the whole thing happen. I'm okay, and I figure I go. I see what's going on here. They have to wait until finally the entire road was clear. Then they turned. They still stayed in their right
Okay.
lane, but they were just terrified of turning.
Buffoonery.
That's why it's a 2-lane road. That's
Yeah.
part of the
You
concept.
got to think about yourself as a driver.
Check yourself.
Yeah, come on.
Check yourself on this one.
Yeah.
Are we sure it wasn't number one, a new driver or a very old driver? We have no idea. You're 14 deep. You couldn't tell.
All I'm saying is this isn't the first time I've seen this.
Yeah, okay.
This
So
isn't
the
like
common occurrence
this
here.
happens a lot. This happens a lot.
You're
it's,
right
It's,
on
it's
this
just
one.
like the two car
You're
that
right
you
on
can't
this
do
one.
past. It's like
That's sort of inexcusable.
it's just a mess.
Yeah.
It creates a mess in Lincoln.
We have responses, you might
Anything.
assume. Yeah, people.
Yeah.
This is a bugaboo for a lot of people. Let's see. Someone says, I got stuck there behind someone a few weeks ago turning left.
Well, that's the
The
worst.
horror. Again, if
Yeah.
you're on Capitol,
Yeah, you can't.
there's a very clear left turn at Van Dorn before you get to 70th Street.
Absolutely.
And it takes you to 70th Street. Don't go to Capitol to 70th and then go left. That's dumb.
Clearly a bugaboo for Jake.
Yes. Oh, it is. Me and Jake lived in the area,
Yes.
so we've made this trip. And you never. There's probably been a couple times where I zoned out, and I'm like, oh. What am I doing? Well, immediately, no matter what you do,
Just go
you just
right.
go right.
Just take
you
the
just
long
go
way
no,
home.
you just go right. That's just what you do.
Don't go left
you
there.
go right. It's like
Don't do it.
But anything else, Jake?
Yeah. Let's see. Isaac says on Highway 77 to Ceresco, people do that all the time.
Yeah.
You should provide a seminar series on this buffoonery. Isaac and Lincoln says that.
Oh yeah.
Think about
he's
that?
right.
A seminar for you, Bill.
That is true. The road going.
Seminar series.
It'd be nice. A webinar. Is that a webinar? Is that called a webinar? Something like that?
Yeah, you got it.
What's that?
Webinar. You
Webinar.
got it.
Guys.
Pioneers and Nebraska Parkway is the worst. Somebody says there.
Pioneers.
I think that it goes to about 33rd and
Yeah, I'm
Pioneers
with you on
essentially.
that,
A little
yeah.
turn off. People, that
You
gets
won't make
built
the
up there
turn.
too.
You
Backed
won't
up.
make the turn.
God dang.
Brian H says my dash cam is full of what the bleep because of this very situation.
Yeah, won't turn.
Dash cam.
Yeah, dash cam.
And Hizzlepear says 70th is the worst street to drive on in Lincoln.
How much? It'd be so much fun just to walk up and just knock on the window and say,
Just make
Hey,
the damn turn.
"Hey, let me in quick. Let me in quick. Let me in the pastor side. We're going to teach you something here." I think there's just such a lack of just knowledge.
Yeah.
Lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help people get around better.
I think that's a good idea.
Tyler in Northeast Lancaster County just says facts on that one.
Facts.
Yeah, he's on that one. He's with you. So the title again of the bugaboo
Please.
today, Bill, when you
I got it right here, Jake.
please. Yes.
Disrespect to the duel is cruel. Learn to turn. The duel is the 2-lane highway.
That is
turn.
that's Bugaboo Tuesday
Things that bother me.
on Bill's
I think
Thrills.
I wouldn't even have picked up on it. Like, what are they waiting for? Maybe I would have picked up on it. Like, what are you waiting for?
Well, here's what happened. When I made the curve, and all of a sudden we were 14 deep. That's when I knew that there's something up front that's got this
I don't
thing
know if I
all,
would have. Yeah, I don't know
it's
if I
all
even would have
jacked up.
put that together.
all jacked up.
Like, because I couldn't I wouldn't be able to believe that we're seriously waiting for
They wait for both.
a double lane. Really?
Yeah, they wait for it because people they panic. They just
Jake,
absolutely
I know
panic.
you think I'm a bad driver, but my bad driving
You
is
have said that yourself. I've never said anything. You have told the listeners for years that you're a bad driver
it's
and that
not
nobody
out of
trusts
abundance
you to
of
drive.
caution, though. It's the opposite. I mean, I just don't follow the rules very much. I mean, I would never worry about a double lane. I'm not waiting for double lane. I'll go into the other lane.
Oh yeah,
Seriously. I'll cross through sometimes.
and I'm for that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. By the way, before we get to break, this is Anti-Bugaboo. You'll like this, Bill. This is sponsored by Mid-Plains Advisors, Dirk, Scott, and Ty.
Love 'em.
I went to lunch yesterday at Aragon Tavern over here, right?
What?
Great place, owned by the Pete's, of course. Sandhills Global and top.
Wait a second. With Matt?
I didn't go with Matt, but yes, Matt's in that building at 1890. Now, I
Davison.
saw the trifecta of advertisers for the station. I saw David from Renew there. I saw Stu Bauer. Stu Bauer wasn't.
Stu was there?
Stu Bauer was in town.
Stop, hang on a second.
This is a
Stu Bauer
this
was
is-
there.
This place has like 40 people max that can sit there. And Stu Bauer sat in for lunch. And then also when I got there, who was sitting down? Scott Moore from the Mid Plains Advisors with his nephew was in Aragon. It was wonderful.
That's
all
incredible.
friends of the station.
That's incredible.
That was noon?
It is about right about noon. I saw Stu Power, Scott Moore, and David Freoff from Renew Your Auto.
That's out
It made
and
me
about with
it
the
made me
people.
happy in the cold weather.
I couldn't imagine being around those three greats. Those are three greats right there.
They're great
Absolute
people.
Greats,
Yeah,
yes.
that was anti-bug. That was a,
What did you have?
Yeah.
I had the surf and turf burger. It's burger with a shrimp on top.
He's living.
He's talking about living life.
Yeah.
Advertising
Hey,
is going well.
You know who bought it? Swim bought that meal. So
You and Swimmer there together?
yep.
What a life.
So Swim's doing well. He's the one who bought. He insisted on buying the meal.
I'm just having this. What this would be like if it's a fantasy, maybe I don't know, or something odd. Just
Riding with Sipple. I just couldn't imagine getting in the car. All of a sudden, I'm like, "Hey, Steve, you gonna drive? Yeah, I'll hop in with you." I would just love to be part of that.
I do want that. He
Have you
drove us
ever-
to Perkins one time.
Did
It was
you?
a block away.
I've never been in the car with you. I've never seen.
Yeah,
you.
he drove about 8 years ago from the old station to the old Perkins, which is now Chick-fil-A and O Street. So,
Yeah.
about a 2-minute drive, and
he
he
drove.
crossed center line a couple times in that time frame. It happened. Like, wow, I get it
I'm
now.
here.
You are here.
Back to more of Bill's Thrills Rewrapped. Sponsored by Acres Equipment on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is a new thing on a Wednesday that you teased. It's something new today,
Steve,
Bill.
be ready with the number. We're going to go old school here. We're going old school radio.
Yes.
Old school radio.
Yes.
And myself and with the team here, we'll be taking a live call. We will need a live call coming in. So, Ellie, be ready for this.
Ellie.
A live call will be coming in for us at the answer. We prefer it be maybe relationship based. They have problems.
Oh,
maybe in
just Dr. Bill,
That
maybe?
Dr. Bill a little bit. Maybe something football based. Could be anything sports based. Again, but if you're having problems with relationships, you have an issue you want to talk about, we want to go old school right now and take a phone call from a caller because that's sports. That's how the sports station was built
Yes.
on taking calls. And that's kind of it's went away everywhere because of
Why?
the text line. The text line is
Like
now
text,
a way of
yeah.
communications. Can we give the number,
Oh.
Steve, they can call in?
402-464-5685.
You
That's
got it.
402-464-5685. 5685. Call and talk to Bill.
We have a caller. We have a caller right
Yeah,
now.
we're getting the name here in a second.
She's getting this worked out for us
Look
to
at Ellie.
patch us
Look at
through.
Ellie.
So I just thought we'd go old school. I thought we were going to do old school Wednesday for a while.
Is this
And we're-
helpline?
Helpline. It's just basically a helpline. We've helped in relationships. We've helped a lot of people like that. So
Greg.
Okay.
All right, Greg. So
Greg.
We're going to the phones, and we've got Greg has a question or a comment for Bill. Greg, go ahead. You're on early break.
thank you, Greg.
What do you got, Greg?
Hey guys, it's Greg from Milford.
Okay, Greg.
Greg from Milford. We
From
know
Milford,
Greg.
yes.
How do you explain, Bill, the love-hate relationship with Nebraska men's basketball?
Say that again to me. It's the love-hate relationship with Nebraska
men's
men's.
basketball. Yeah, Nebraska men's. I'm ready for baseball season, if I say that already.
Oh, there's nothing wrong
That's
with
rough.
that. I
Bill, how would you answer this question?
It is because there is some hard times because we talk about love hate. Steve gave us the 52 years. The last time we talked, it was 52 years. We're looking at 52 years, and so
Same
like
with
I said,
you, pretty much.
Same thing with me. I was gone for a while, so I didn't follow it quite as close. But early in my life, it was like a must see They'd be on playing Big 8 games on a Saturday afternoon. Oh, it was better times.
Big A, John Sunvold.
Yeah.
John Sunvold on the call.
On the call.
Playing
yeah.
Steepo on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, it was incredible. Also, probably the reason
Steve Stepanovich,
that's so-
Jake. Steve
from Missouri
Stepanovich.
center.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a good name, by
The
the
reason
way.
there's so much love is because there's always, we talked about this. There's been great fans. The Bob was always full. The place, they always had great fandom. And we talked about just over break was we watched the game at Maryland and there was no one there. Maryland's a solid team. There's no one at the game.
They are
Nebraska has such great fans. If you take a look at, I mentioned it's almost like the Cubs. They've been. We think
The Cubs.
we're mentioning. We think in your 52 years, we're thinking somewhere around 7 to 8 times they qualify for the NCAA tournament
Yeah.
and haven't won a
I
game.
believe it's 8.
Eight.
and they're still
eight.
It's 8. And PBA is packed. And PBA is packed. So
They've
that's
never
my
won
love.
a tournament game.
So that's my love for it is the fans that support it. We turn the game on. It's not like tonight you watch and go, look at all the empty seats around there. No, there'll be students there, and then the reverse side of that is like you really want to, like you said, the number of teams that have made a run is a lot. And you sit and look at an Iowa State, Ames, Iowa, middle of nowhere, and they're like
They could win it all this year.
they're good enough to win it all. They have the number 2 team in the country, and so they're good enough to
Jake,
win it
they
all.
could win it all this
And
year.
so that would be part of the, I wouldn't say the word hate, but the part of like, man, there should be a run. There should be a run at some point in time that gets you to a Sweet 16, really, or you get through the first weekend. You get through the first one. Just get to the second. The second day would be incredible. And so that's
Play
my
2 games. Why not?
yeah. And going to the games they're great.
Pretty good.
They're great to go to. They really
good.
are. They really are. I wish they had more bleacher seating around the
Like the Devaney.
like the Devaney around the because that when the students were right down there on top of it. Just like you look at
I was
Duke.
there.
You look at Duke like that. What that was like. But I wish that was a little different. But also it's very, like I said, it's very well done in PBA. And so that's my love-hate with it. It's a great question.
I find Nebraska basketball to be mystifying. It's just incredible to me. 52 years without an NCAA tournament win. And I followed it. Bill,
You
I
followed
followed
like
it
no other.
closely.
Jake's followed it since what, age 6 about Jake?
Yeah,
When he
about
got started?
that. I've been known to be a bigger Nebraska basketball fan than a football
Right.
fan.
I-
And so, because I like pain.
If
I just
somebody
like pain and
asked
agony.
me,
Oh,
I
then
would.
you're in the right business
If
here.
someone said, I would say, hey, super fan wise, where's Jake at? I go, well, he's way bigger on basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, we get way more
I
comments.
could name so many random. You guys could do Huskers from the 70s and 80s. I could name so many late 90s, early 2000s players that people just have no idea about.
We can fill in the gaps for you in the 70s and 80s. You can fill in the gaps in the later, like the early 2000s.
Yes,
and the
I
late
could.
90s.
Yeah, we could have a good run of names.
Yeah, 'cause
there
some
for
names come
30
up.
years.
And I'm like, whoa, who's that? What's this? What
There's
are we doing?
there's a
40
period when
years.
Jake was in school where I was a little. I didn't. I followed it, but I wasn't.
The Ade Dogandero days, J.R. Strobridge,
I remember all
Steve
those
Harley.
guys. Yeah. Who's the guy I saw at Dairy
Joe
Queen?
McRae.
Joe McRae. I saw Joe McRae at Dairy
He had the
Queen.
one awesome year, and then he went off the deep end a little bit.
God, he could shoot a little bit, though,
Yeah,
right?
he could.
Anyway,
So that's
you,
my
Greg.
love.
That's it.
Thank
and
you,
that
Greg.
was
that
fun.
was a good question.
It was a great question. It was fun bringing back old school. We did old school radio. That's what we did.
And Greg has been with us for a
Yeah.
long time.
So we have a chance. So every Wednesday, there's going to be a question. It could be.
I
again,
love it.
It could be. It could be. You need help with whatever. Where it's a help station also. So relationship problems we can
Yeah,
help
we
with.
had talked
Sports.
about the idea
Joe
of
Robbins.
Dr.
Yeah.
Bill. I mean, this could be the Dr. Bill time.
It's kind of Dr. Bill on Wednesday, but I just love the fact we're taking live call in to have a chance to be able to come in and
I love this idea.
question. So that's going to go on Wednesdays. It's a
All
new
right.
edition.
This is all. Hey,
I
this
tell
is
you
awesome.
one thing too, like that Ellie back there got the call, and we were
Yeah,
all,
she was on
we
top
were
of
up
it.
and running. I mean, Breakers had no idea this was coming, and within 10 seconds we had a caller. That was really cool.
I really like this idea. So people be ready on Wednesdays.
Call in.
If you have an issue, call in and Bill can address it and we can help.
Yes, that's just nice. I have 2 lifelines here.
Yeah.
Has 2
I mean, I
lifelines.
really can help with the relationship parts.
Culligan
Well,
Jay.
it'll be interesting. I'll tell you that.
Jay chimes in and says, "Come on, I was ready to dial in.
we got.
I had a problem I needed to resolve.
There's
It.
gonna be
Dibs on the
callers at
next
6
call.
o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll wait for
Is
1.5
there
hours.
Is there any chance we would add another day in there?
It could possibly be. I think right now also with college football being done and pro football being basically on just to the very end, I think there's a chance we might be able to have maybe a couple more call-ins. I think it'd
And
be
then
good
there
to have.
might be,
Yeah.
pretty soon we're going to have big news, too.
Yeah.
There's some. Hold it. We've been teasing this now for
we have.
almost 3 weeks.
And we'll tease it again Friday, and we'll tell.
So no
big
teases
news.
right now.
No, this is the pre-tease.
The pre-tease to the
There'll be a
tease.
tease on
Is there
Friday,
something coming
and
up?
There'll be a tease. This is a tease for a tease on Friday and some news on Monday.
So Monday. Woo! Will it be? Will we play
We'll
breaking
play
news?
Yeah.
So breaking news Monday.
7 o'clock
Are
hour.
you saying
Nice.
Monday?
Monday.
This is
No,
it.
this is it.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Okay.
is beautiful.
This is the pre-tease to the tease of the announcement Monday at 7:15 or so.
How excited are you?
I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for this, especially when it plays breaking news.
I will do that.
We
Monday.
have,
All right, we'll talk about something else now.
We'll take calls on that day also.
Anything
will.
else, Jake? Are you going tonight?
I
Yes.
am undecided yet.
Huh.
As of right now, no. But there's
Does anybody
something-
have tickets for
There's
Jake?
something that tells me that I should go to this game.
Yes.
I feel like I need to be there.
I feel like that, too.
I think PBA needs
Reverse
to be
the
there.
curse.
Hey,
I think we
Ellie's
need to
going.
be
I
there.
wasn't there for the Rutgers game, and they lost. I was there for UCLA, and they won.
Ellie's going.
Yes. Does anyone here please text in if you have a ticket for Jake? Please text
I
in.
can gladly buy a ticket myself.
Yes.
If anyone wants to go, they'll let me know.
Very money.
Yes, very,
I
yes.
can pay
He has
for
a
a
lot
ti-
of money.
I
Jake
can
has,
pay for a ticket.
to put it in perspective. Jake and Swim were at a high end restaurant yesterday for
Monday
lunch.
for lunch.
Monday for
Monday.
lunch. High end.
It was high.
Me and
It's
Simple
not
would not
high-end
even
people.
we would not even consider that. Why did you guys not see any of those people? Like, well, no, where I'm not going to. Is it Aragon?
Yeah.
Aragon. Yeah,
Aragon.
just
I'm
a
not
block away from
and
us,
I'd
yeah.
love to go. I just not. I'm not
You would be
financially. I'm not
okay.
financially
Oh,
equipped
please.
to be part of that, like Jake was.
Jake
and he
and
was there
Slim.
with the dignitaries.
You might get the Harvey Perlman feeling over there, but
Yes.
what are you doing here?
Sipple, a little out of context.
a lot of context.
I wish
here.
I could have seen that live.
just seen that
The
kind
story is great,
kind
but
of
if we
saddle
were
up next
there
to
for
you there.
this, it'd be amazing.
Hey, Sipple.
A little out of context.
No, it is believe a cool parenting tips Thursday. Is that correct?
Cool parenting tips today, and so I thought I'd go back, if it's okay with everyone. I thought I'd go back in time. I'm
not mad at
I was hoping you would.
And this is going to resonate really with back in time, small town. It might hit Columbus, it might hit BH, but I don't think so. It's going to be a little more
Smaller town.
because of travel. I'm talking about winter travel that we're
Okay.
talking about now.
All right.
How to pack for the snow attack.
Mm.
How to pack for the
good
snow attack.
Good headline.
Because my dad brought this up to me right away when I was driving home Friday night in cold weather right away. Teach your kids what it was like back in the day, how to pack for a snow trip. My grandparents, my family, whatever, when it got to be November, there was in the trunk of the car, there's a coffee can. Had candy bars in it, had some candy, and candles and blankets were put in the back of in the trunk of the car. And that was common. My dad, first thing I said when I was driving up there, he goes, did you pack some blankets? I'm like, well, I got a cell phone. I'll be on a very busy highway the entire way up to Creighton.
And I have a $100,000 truck.
And I think I'll be
so
all
I think
right.
I'll be all
I
right.
think I'll be all right. But his first comment was, have you packed blankets? That was common
That's fine.
back in the day. That they would have, my parents would have in their car, and then my grandparents' car, they'd have like a little kit. And they did. It had candy bars in it. It had candles. It was in a coffee, an old the big Folgers coffee deal. That's what it was
Red
inside
can.
of. Red can. And it was in your trunk, and that was in there from basically November until March. Just in case you're driving to Beamer and you get caught in a situation. All of a sudden, car stops, because back then there was no cell phones.
Nope.
If something went wrong, you got to say something went wrong at all that. There is no way you're hoping for someone to drive by. That's your only out.
Trouble.
It would happen all the time.
It did.
Teach your kids how to pack for the snow attack. And part of it is just nostalgia. I get it. You have cell phones now. You have all these different things. It still comes up where people are like caught in their cars for a long time, like that, and then all of a sudden gas runs out or things of that happens. But it was so common to always be, if we went on a trip, we got stuff. We're packed up.
Bless Ron.
You always had that.
God bless Ron.
When that was a common
what he
thing
said.
to
He
have.
said, "Do
happen.
you have blankets?"
Do you have blankets?
What a
that
nice-
was on Friday.
It's just a nice thought.
Nice thought. But I'm thinking to
Just
myself,
thinking
I'm like,
about you.
I got a cell phone. I'm
And I don't mean to say that about your truck, but it's a really nice truck.
and I'm gonna be driving it, and trust me,
that
if you think it
$100,000?
costs $100,000, you're way out of line.
I don't think.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
not
think
even close.
It's a really nice truck,
Yeah, it's
though.
a nice truck. It is a nice truck. But I just wonder if any of the and also something else came up that I don't see anymore, and maybe it's
What's
just
that?
you just don't see anymore the people. This happened in me and Steve's our life the whole time. You see someone driving to school and they just cut out just a little piece. They're driving just a tunnel, and what they've used is they've used a credit card.
Oh, yeah.
To scrape. They used a credit card to shape about this big,
Yep.
and their face is stuck to the window, and they're driving with their hands up here. You don't see
We all
that
know
anymore.
that. Well, I've
that was
seen
so
that.
common.
Do you see it?
I've seen that.
That was so common to drive to school like that for myself. Driving to school like that, just a little, and the bottom would just start to defrost a little bit, and you hit the wiper, and you try the fluid thing too, hit the fluid thing. But I mean, but that was common to see people driving to school with absolutely just out of an 8-inch hole. God, it was better times. You don't see that. I don't
have
see that
seen
at all.
Seen
You see that a little bit?
It's not completely gone, Bill. I've seen a little bit. Maybe not as much as
And
it
I
was
think
back
it's
then.
because of, well, first of all, they have these things. I have it on my truck. Automatic starters to your car. You have all these things. The things are just the technology is so much better.
It's better.
Back in our day, that wasn't. It was just okay. And then
I still
sometimes
say better times back then.
it still was better time. So how to pack for the snow attack. Anything from the text line,
a
Jake?
blanket,
Got some response.
a blanket with
Candles,
candles.
candy bars, and some hard candy. That's how you're going to survive.
Fred,
all right.
It'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of fun to be stuck in a snowdrift. All right, well, get the candles out. Are we prepared? Hell yes,
Yeah,
we
we're
are.
ready
Get the
for
stuff
this.
out. We got it right here.
Depends on the temperature.
We can melt some snow and get water. We can survive this.
Yes.
We have little butter. There was always the little butterscotch candies. Remember those? Yeah, that's what we'd have.
let's see. We've got Fred says, I used my pocket comb to scrape the windshield.
That was common. Yeah.
Tommy says, we were stuck on the interstate for 12 hours due to a 1-inch dusting that turned into a full blizzard. Over 40 semi-trucks were jackknifed.
Nice.
Cell phones did not do a thing in that situation, so preach on, Bill.
So it's still
that's
still
scary.
important. That makes sense though.
Yeah.
Like you said, you have a cell phone. It's like, yeah, but where are you at? We're in the middle of a 400 car stack up
Yeah,
here
so
on
now what are you
I-80.
gonna
Can't
do?
help you.
Yeah, there's no one getting to
I'd
you.
rather have a blanket than a cell phone.
Yeah. At that point, you just need a blanket and some candy.
Someone says, I have my winter kit in the car right now,
Yeah.
so prepared.
I've never had a
Yeah.
winter kit.
We always had one. My grandparents taught me that.
Cool Hand Luke says, bag of kitty litter was a must.
Bag of kitty litter.
Well, I think I think the kitty litter is for trying to get out if you're stuck, right?
Traction,
For
yeah.
traction.
Traction, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's what that was for. Yes. Yeah.
I still use my CD case for my window scraper from Sebastian on the text line.
You also remember, Steve, that everyone in their car at that time, everyone had the large, this long combo scraper in the big brush.
Yeah,
that was
I have that right
That was in
now.
the back of it. That was
Yeah.
all the time. I don't even have one. I don't even have a
I have
scraper.
that.
I don't have that.
You know what else was interesting? My dad used to do this, and I bet you Ron did too. Chains on the tires. Do you remember that?
100. First of all, once it hit December, you put snow tires on with studs, with metal pieces of that stuck out of the tire. You put studs on and chains on the tire.
Chains.
It was just common.
I was freaked out by
You
it.
just see someone just whipping down the road with
Not
chains.
easy to put on.
Not easy. No, not easy to put on. Chains were common.
Yeah, chains on the tires.
There's better
Better
times.
traction.
Better times.
Much better
And he thought nothing of it. Like I
Nope.
said, thought nothing of it.
Put on a chain.
Yeah.
Troy on YouTube says, I scraped an opening with the cassette tape holder to get the school
Cassette,
back.
another good one.
Back,
Yes.
back in the 80s, I
100.
did that,
The
as he
cassette,
said.
the cassette tape was maybe you pop that bad boy open, and then the best part was when it got to be about this big, you're like, I'm going to risk it. You never did the whole window. It was just a hole, and then you're driving and you're going like, you can't be more dangerous. And your face is way up on the window. Oh.
Nothing says unprepared
There-
like
more than that.
scraping your window with a cassette.
But did it work? Yes.
Oh, yeah,
it
it-
did.
it worked
Yeah,
enough.
it did.
Lyle always has a stocking hat and gloves in his truck.
Yeah.
Still.
Yes.
Good.
So,
Smart deal.
and Cassie says, my old man always had a case of beer in the trunk for times like this.
My old man. My old man had a case, probably blue ribbon.
Probably was.
Yeah, probably. Simple. Do you remember the excitement when you had the defrost on forever and you're trying to, and then you would hit the wipers and it would move some of it. It would all of a sudden, like some of it came ajar, some of it did, and it kind of moved the big chunk of ice.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
kept hitting it.
Come
You know,
on.
like, come on,
You
man.
got this. We
come
can
on,
do
man.
this.
And then it went.
And then it went. When it
You're like,
finally,
yes.
When it finally went, but then there would always be a chunk of ice underneath your wiper that you had to get out
Right.
and
Chisel
slap-
off. Chisel
off your wiper.
Embrace this stuff.
Better times. We don't have that. We don't have any moisture. We have no snow.
We don't have
Better
snow.
times. We had a lot of blizzard.
Yes.
Nothing
Better
even-
times.
Now
Jim,
it's,
12
all,
inches of
Jim
snow.
Savoda.
now it's all Louisiana and Florida. We don't get snow here anymore. It's gone south.
One more time with the headline, please.
I got it right here. How to pack for the snow attack. Teach your kids how to pack a package.
For the car.
Put in your trunk.
That is Bill's Thrills,
That was
sponsored by
delightful.
Dirk Scott.
I'm going to get one
Tie
for
and
Gigi.
Mid-Plains Advisors.
We'll do. Yep, put it together. Always have this. You can heat a car with a candle, just so you know.
Can you?
You can. It does quite a bit.
Never tried that
You'd be
before.
surprised. You'd be surprised what it does.
Interesting. Now I will say this. I've never done that, but I will think about it more now.
Well,
Thank
I
you,
would
Bill.
say this, though, that also the snowstorms are always rough, but if something happens and it really is minus 30 wind chill, your vehicle goes from 72 degrees to below zero. If you're not
boom.
running, just turn it off for about 2 minutes and see what it's like.
I want to think about it.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It's a bad feeling.
Yeah, it's a bad feeling.
I kind
Bad
of choose
feeling.
not to travel on those days.
You
when
shouldn't
it's
travel.
really
You really
cold.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
I remember once you and Laura, you told me you were going to a party and it was like a 30 below, and I was kind of like half worried. Like you said you had to go to Omaha, and it was
Yeah.
like, Jesus, Bill, it's 30 below.
Yeah,
We're going.
When I'm driving and when it's that kind of temperature, I don't like it. If someone says, "Hey, it's gonna be probably be some snow, about 25 degrees," yeah,
That's okay.
I don't bother. When we get to that like 30 below
I
stuff,
want to go.
so all of a sudden something goes wrong with your car, you're like, "Oh man, this is not good."
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Before we get to the game show, we have a hot take here from Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin in Southwest Lincoln. This is not going to be taken well by the show. Kevin says, the old days were absolutely not better times. Lots of hardships. Life in 2025 is better than ever.
Oh, I love when we get these joke texts. I love
Good
when
joke, good
I love
one.
the joke. You're good.
Good one, Kevin.
You're hilarious,
You got
Kevin. You keep it up. We're all believing you. Did you just hear Jackie Blue? Yeah. Oh,
believe in you.
no one believes you, Kevin.
is better
Kevin.
now. You're right.
Nice try, Kevin.
Oh yeah, we have
Good one.
Yeah, you're hilarious.
Better times. Let's play the game show. Give us a call right
Glad
now.
the kids just stare at their cell phones.
Yes, all day. That's
better
better
long.
times. Yeah. Just go into Applebee's today and see 8 people at a table all looking at their phone.
Not talking.
Yeah,
Better times.
Better times.
Better times.
Back to more of Bill's Thrills Rewrapped. Sponsored by Acres Equipment on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is a Freaky Friday. What do we have for us today, Bill?
Kind of ties into Steve's obit. Steve's obit, which is aging gracefully, which we have not quite put together yet.
Yeah.
But we will.
Careful,
We're still
I
figuring
got
it
some
out.
texts from complimentary.
You did?
I will read one later.
Even later.
Did you text yourself or what?
Is it Petrinka?
Mike.
Is it Petrinka? Nice.
Trinket does not compliment me.
How the foe makes you grow. How the foe makes you grow. So I'm thinking of this the other day.
How the phone makes you go.
How the foe makes you grow. I think it was 2 days ago in Boulder, Colorado, the funeral for Bill McCartney.
Mm.
They drew like 14,000, 15,000 people
Whoa.
for his funeral.
Whoa.
It was a
Is it
huge
really?
funeral. All the past players, everyone was there. All these things probably didn't resonate much with Nebraska fans. Like, he's a foe. He was like an enemy. Probably looked at it that way. How the foe helps you grow. Bill McCartney helped Nebraska immensely.
Oh, yeah. I think
Because what he did was he made a program that Nebraska had beaten like 30-something times in a row, and he made them into a great team, and he created a rivalry.
He created it.
He created it. There was nothing there before. There was Nebraska,
No, it was
Colorado.
not a
There was
rivalry.
zero. He comes in. He makes Nebraska a red letter game so everything at Nebraska was all a red letter game on the schedule, and he made Nebraska basically like the enemy or your number one target. And then we responded, and turned into an incredible rivalry because a couple things happened.
Well, it
They
is the
won.
rival.
They won games. They won some games. They had incredible teams, and then because of it, so the reason you can thank him so much, the game this year that had probably the most energy they had maybe in the last 10 years, beating Colorado here, is because of Bill McCartney.
It was.
If you don't have Bill
Can't say it
McCartney,
wasn't.
it never happens.
No.
The game before, you went out there 2 years ago, and you said it was nuts. You said it was rough, but you said it was nuts.
They're
in
the
Boulder.
rival.
Yeah, they are the rival. And there was no rivalry.
Nothing.
There was zero. And all of a sudden, they made it a rivalry.
When was that exactly?
Well, when he came, it was in the 80s.
80s.
I know his first year, I believe. I think he was 1-10, and got his contract renewed and up to another year added to him after a 1-10 year. But the things that he did to create it, and
like one thing he did was put Nebraska as a red, on their schedule. He put Nebraska in red.
That's what Bill just
we
said.
just went over that in great
okay.
detail.
Red
Yeah.
letter. Yeah, red letter.
Okay.
But it made it a big deal. Because of that, Nebraska was able to have a rivalry game. When you played Colorado back in the day, it was big.
all of a sudden they had like 2 or 3 rivals.
Yeah, exactly. Also, you had more
Oklahoma,
games.
then.
Yeah, but it added so much.
Oh,
and so
God,
if you don't, so to have someone that creates that, because right now Nebraska struggles with that. They do claim Iowa, but Iowa
it's not
is
the same.
nothing like Nebraska, Colorado. What McCartney made it.
No, it's not.
It's not even close.
I mean,
to it.
I like to be able to try to argue.
And it should be, in my opinion, Nebraska-Colorado game should be just like Clemson, South Carolina. That the game
Every
should
year?
be played every year. I think it should be played every year.
We have never asked Dan and Troy that question. I told Sean we should. Like, is there any consideration of playing them every year? Would you do it?
I think you would want to. I think the fans would want to immediately. And that's a big game.
The question is, I don't know.
But it's so easy to read. You know, Bill McCartney passed away, whatever. You know, a head coach for Colorado. Whatever. Well, he did an awful great job. And also he created something. Guess what else he did when they got better? Nebraska got what? Better. They're like, hey, we have to recruit better. We have
Read
to
the
do
headline
better.
again.
Like that. I got it right here, Steve. How the foe makes you grow.
Colorado is a great example of that. I think they did make Nebraska. It forced Nebraska to
It forced Nebraska's hand.
Yeah.
And it became.
I think they did.
It became the epic game. It became the game after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
It became that game. It wasn't always that game, but I was in parts of them. I was there when we tied them at Colorado, and then we
Yes, I
came
remember
back
that
and
game.
came back, beat them here in the one in the Calvin Jones one, and then we had the epic finish at their place. I think it was John Reese who intercepted the ball late in the game.
John
But-
Reese.
but there were some incredible
Corner.
games. It's that
Right?
corner.
Corner?
The corner. We moved to safety also.
Okay.
And could really run. But anyway, my point was, like I said, you just look at it. Sometimes people that you think are like an enemy, they helped you so much.
Even if you don't want to acknowledge
Yeah,
it.
they helped you so much. I just thought it was interesting.
No, it is interesting. What's always been interesting to me is how that became the hate rival.
Yeah, it became.
Oklahoma's
Oklahoma-
not that way.
No, that was complete respect.
Please understand that.
Complete respect.
There wasn't a bitter hatred for Oklahoma, really.
No, it's all respect. Very good.
Oklahoma.
Colorado was just the opposite. It was true hate. In that, that may be a strong word, but it was.
And random fact,
yeah,
Bill,
yes.
from Raf, John Reese' birthday today.
Really nice.
Unless
Well,
he's
happy
joking.
birthday.
I will connect with him. John, remember when we went over to play in the Tokyo Bowl?
Yes.
Steve, did you make the trip over?
No,
Yeah.
I was not covering the football team at that point.
time? So we made the trip, Jake, and we had a huge banquet. And at this banquet, they had brought in bands and cheerleaders and different stuff. And I hope I'm not wrong on this. I'm almost 100% sure that it was Long Beach State, and they had their dance team there. And John Reese met one of the girls from the dance team,
I think
and
you're
they're
right about this.
and they're married, and they're
Wow.
still married. Yeah, that's where they met at. They met over in Tokyo.
Whoa.
Yeah, they met and fantastic mom. They got several kids.
I think you're right about that.
John's living down in Dallas right now, but again, he had incredible play at that time. But I thought about it as I was watching how big that run was by Calvin Jones, because it was against who? Colorado. And that was big. It
was huge.
In that game, we crushed them. We absolutely ran them. It was like 52-7, something of that nature. Just ran. It was a night game. They brought in lights, portable lights, and it was talk about an atmosphere.
No.
It was nuts.
Just YouTube it.
Yeah.
I always tell people, if you want to see Nebraska and it's all its glory, unfortunately, you got to YouTube it. I mean, it was incredible, those games.
Yeah.
How loud. Like, just listen to how loud it was.
Yeah. Right off the
I'll take a look that up.
right off the bat.
I'm serious,
Just
Jake.
check. Anything from the text line, Jake?
From the text line, 464-5685. Sanderson says, yes, McCartney did make Nebraska get better. He confirms that. You guys are right on that.
Sandy's on it.
Yeah.
Vern says, would you rather play Oklahoma every year or Colorado?
Right now, it'd be Colorado. If someone asked me, I'd say Colorado.
It's hotter.
It's hotter and a little bit more. Nebraska,
Hotter.
yeah. Oklahoma's really lost. It's been so long and detached.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There's
No,
text
that's
line.
how the foe can make you grow. We all need rivals.
You need them bad.
Even if you don't like them, you can